Hello, welcome back to another Minecraft stream. Actually, it's been a hot minute since we streamed Minecraft, but we are finally back. I think it's been like a month because I had so many materials together. But today I'm much keen to start the first buildings in Laputa. I'm very keen. Also, what you're looking at, I did a little building off stream, the classic YouTuber thing. Usually it's mining, but I did a bit of building off stream as well. We have a completely underwater city / village thing. We also have horrendous FOV. Hold up. That's gonna annoy me. Hold up. There we go. Yeah, so I don't actually know what the day was last stream, but it's now 2420, which is crazy. But we've completely built the underwater city, and I think it looks kind of sick. I rate it. I mean, it's definitely not the usual thing that I've ever built before, so quite some struggles. Had to teach myself how to do a lot of this stuff. Also, so time consuming to fill an area like this with water, which, by the way, all source blocks, which is particularly a lot of hours input. But yeah, it's in the movie. It's like this giant underwater city, but it's all facades and it's definitely movie magic. The scale of it doesn't really fit with the rest of everything when you try and convert it over to Minecraft. So we're doing a city / village thing, you know, the Minecraft equivalent, but it's still kind of huge, like very huge. So yeah, we've got a bunch of facades. Like this is, for instance, the one of the buildings we have downstairs in the main base area. We've got a bunch of cute tropical fish, as many as I can actually get, and hopefully we can add to that as we continue. They're also hella cute. We've got a conduit in here so we can actually breathe and walk around and see a bit more. And yeah, everything's just kind of built into the walls, and it's pretty much a giant fish tank. And yeah, I like it. Also, if we swim up, this wasn't in last stream either. We swim, please. It is nighttime apparently. No mobs. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, if we fly out here, I also built the third mini wall. Which by mini it's in comparison because it's still quite huge. And it is mostly done with the garden. Mostly, we also built this pillar here. So in the movie, if you haven't seen it, the two main characters crash land on this pillar right here. They get meted by a golem. They walk across this little thing like they're following the golem. There's a bit of a lighting problem, as you can see. But yeah, they follow the golem. They walk through these pathways and all this stuff. And then they see a bunch of cute animals jump into the water right here. And they look down and see the giant underwater city. So that's why this is completely like built in underneath it. Takes a while for the lighting to catch up, but you can see all the way through. And then eventually they just follow, ignoring the hordes of zombies that aren't in the movie. They follow through here and they follow the golem into a giant building that goes into the center of the base where there is a mega tree, which we also need to build eventually. We should probably sleep real quick. Maybe just on here. Bonk, 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 bonk. Where? In here? There is one in here. In here? They're everywhere! Please leave me be. I want to sleep. Thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to tab. Don't crash. Don't crash, please. Okay, we didn't crash. We're good. Bam, bam. A retro, no worries at all, Rosie, if you're still here. Have an excellent night. That should be fine. I gotta fix the music. Give me a second. If you're a VOD enjoyer, throw music on in the background. I would recommend. But yeah, it gets split out of the VOD. Apologies. You know how it is with music. Bam. I love the lag from my PC, from my phone to my PC. There we go. Yeah, so that's today's plan, to basically build the first giant buildings that go where all these mobs are currently calling home. Also a little laggy. The builder's getting quite huge. I'm definitely going to have to cut down some of the hoppers in the storage area. Otherwise, it's going to start to get really bad. So yeah, everything you can see just there is pretty much what we hadn't built since, or what I have built since last stream. Built the wall on the outside, built the garden, built the little details to the garden. We built the arches, and then I built the inside underwater city, which I don't actually know how long that took. My guess about 20 hours. I know filling the thing with water. Just filling it with water. No details, nothing. Just putting all the water down and then using kelp to make it all source blocks. 7 hours. Insane. So safe to say, if you've been watching the other streams and know that I've been watching One Piece in the background whenever I've been doing these very grindy tasks. Yeah, I'm on episode 500. Also on full screen, my bad. Yeah, I'm on episode 500. I have been doing a lot of grinding. It also took a long time to just get the materials for this place, let alone build the entire place. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot since last stream, let's just say that. But if we go down and go grab our materials, we can start building. I just have a random stone block. I don't know where that came from, I'll be honest. Rid of that. Yeah, sure. Don't know exactly how many. Oh yeah, also you haven't seen all these shulkers. I've actually taken some of the shulkers, believe it or not. All these shulkers are full. There was originally 260. I don't know how many there are anymore. There's probably like 240. But there was 260 full shulkers of materials, which is actually not even all the materials we need for phase 3, because I realized the schematic I was using didn't include the flying islands that we're going to make, like the extra flying islands, and the movie accurate interiors that will go underneath the storage area, actually, like the throne room and all that jazz. So we're actually missing quite a bit, but we have an insane amount. We've got all the trees and wood types. We've got a bunch of bone blocks, which we can actually grab now. All these bone blocks are going into the build. Actually, don't need all of them, I guess. We're not building all of them today, so we'll just take like 3 shulkers, I guess. Yeah, we got wood types, we got terracotta, we got concrete, we got other types of wood types. Netherrack is just for building. We got gold out the wazoo. We got quartz. We got dirt and grass still. I'm gonna use a lot of this very soon. I actually have already used quite a lot of it. Blackstone. This is still filled with andesite, or has been refilled with andesite. Bricks. Diorite. Wool out the wazoo. Holy, that took a long time. We got cobble. We got stone. We got... Oh, new tough blocks. I have now organized that from our previous stream doing the trial chambers. And the copper has been not only farmed. I just realized how long it has been since we streamed last. Last stream we were doing the trial chambers, and we did that for like 2 or 3 hours, got all the stuff we needed. I then grinded and broke down at least 6 or 7, I'm pretty sure, trial chambers. Like a lot. And got every single piece of copper. So now we have just absurd amounts of copper blocks, and we also have some exposed copper, and we have some stairs and some slabs, which we're going to actually use a bunch of this today, because that goes on the roofs of all the buildings. We got job blocks, we got smithing tables, insane amount. We got lighting, glass, and this is the tree. This is the mega tree materials. They've actually already been gathered, but it will be the last thing we build. But all of these, jungle leaves. Every single red one here, jungle leaves. Every single white one here, oak leaves. I'm not kidding. Every single one. 50,000 of them. It's ridiculous. And all the blue, jungle wood. Not logs. Wood. It takes 4 jungle logs to make jungle wood. So, yeah, we have an absurd amount of that as well. But, yeah, if we start grabbing all the stuff we need to build builds... where's my alerts? Jenny, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hey, mate, so your stream is pretty cool. Followed on Discord. I don't know add people on Discord, but welcome to stream, broski. That should, yeah, it should still be set up. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, for the build, we need bones. We do actually need snow blocks. Grab a couple of those. Trying to think. Everything we need. We need andesite, we need stone, we need diorite. There's a couple of them. We're also not gonna... I don't think we're gonna build the interior today. But yeah, we'll kind of have to see, I guess. We do need both of these. We need wool. This is really taking a lot of brain power, which I don't exactly have right now. I'm slightly sleep deprived, fun fact. Stone. What else do we need? Definitely don't need 3 of these. Let's go drop one. We need the copper. I said that and then completely forgot to just grab some while we're there. Okay, so grab a stairs, grab a slab. Actually pick it up, don't let that despawn. That would actually kill me inside. Maybe 2. But I think we're gonna build 3 buildings soon. I'm not 100% sure. We'll at least build 1. But we might be able to get through 3 because they're the smallest ones. The ones that go on top of the... That should be enough, hold up. They're the ones that go on top of the underwater city we just built. So they're not full height. Well, that bat was a zombie for some reason. Like, how did you get down here? Everything's lit up down here. We need some blackstone. Actually, not that many. But just grab it. Let me think. We got bone blocks. We got copper. We're probably gonna need stairs actually, but I don't know what color stairs. I think it's diorite. Brain. Trying to think of the base. We got andesite, then it goes stone. Pretty sure it's diorite. Wool, snow, copper. We're gonna need some moss. We're gonna need some pumpkins. Definitely not enough. Do we have a single full one in here? That'll do. Grab the moss. Probably need some bone meal. We can grab that later, that's fine. I think that's everything. Scanning my brain. A very smooth, empty brain at the moment. We might also need you. And then perhaps, mayhaps... You, yeah. Alright, excellent. Fill the... Ooh. Yeah, fill... that. Keep them in order. Oh, how have I put wool and snow as the same shulker box color? That is a tragedy. Bam, bam. Yup. Andesite will keep on us because that's the first materials we're going to use. Those are a bit later. Oh, we're going to need a lot of stairs actually, I just realized. That's copper. I think it's fine. Drop that, drop that. Stone is pretty close. I actually don't even remember if we need cobble. I'm just bringing some just in case. The lighting should be fine. That's fine. Okay. That should be a good start. So, if I'm forgetting anything, it's not like it's that far away. I hit that at least 20% of the time. Okay. So, we do have the speed beacon already. If we throw on the schematic, might lag a little bit. We're missing a couple blocks here and there, and we start here. We're not going to worry about the interior, so don't worry about all that jazz. Probably going to build that either next stream, or I might build this interior off stream, because it's... We'll see. Not 100% sure. Just scanning the build in case there's any other materials I'm missing. They're also quite connected, so I think we might just build all 3 at the same time. And just fingers crossed I have the time to get through them all. Should be fine. I can't imagine it's gonna be that crazy. Surely. Surely with confidence, he says. Start the replay mod recording. And yeah, okay. Should be fine. Should be fine. No heckin' worries, mate. Grab a stack of these. Bang, bang, bang. Andesite, We'll just grab a whole row of that. We'll grab some. I don't actually know how much I'm going to need of that. And we need a diorite, because I saw a diorite over there. But that should be enough. Oh, it's actually not until much higher. And we might need this. So, we'll schlep and we can actually start. No idea how long it's going to take. Pretty much like everything in this world. Just absolutely no gauge. But yeah, the total buildings are going to be huge, like actually huge. The first three, so you can kind of see where this curves here. I'll turn off the schematic. Where the river goes through. The first building is the biggest one, so where they actually walk through in the movie. Goes all the way around. It actually goes up to where the grass is there. The second and the third one are on the sides where that little stone circle is over there. And they go up, I don't actually know the exact height, but if I had to guess, kind of like here-ish vibes. So pretty tall, but not insane. What is insane is the rest of them. There's 24 buildings, and they go all the way around the base in a giant circle, but the other ones go all the way down to the ground. So these ones are a lot shorter. They have all this height already pre-built up for them. And they're all generally the same height. Like, not exactly, but pretty close. So the big ones I'm going to build off stream because that's going to be a huge grind. But yeah, I want to stream today so we can start these 3 ones so you guys can actually see what they are and yada yada. I can explain what's going on. And I can do the big grind off stream because my biggest goal basically is trying to finish Laputa, the build primarily, but fingers crossed if I get like majority of the edit done in the next month, because I go away to Japan for a month in a month from like late October. So I want to have this finished. That's the goal, which is also why, by the way, if you were enjoying the Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order streams, it's kind of why they paused, because I want to prioritize finishing this, and I don't think I can do both in time. So yeah, let's start building. If we chuck on the schematic again, get rid of the bed, we do not care. First, don't know why that's underground, but it's in the schematic, I'll build it, it's fine. Let's start. We got the recording, that's recording, that's recording. I'm not muted. Imagine if I was muted the whole stream. I'm like, what, 20 minutes in? That would be actually beautiful. Oh, we're also missing lights. One last thing before. Bam, bam. Bam. I do have a lot of shulkers in the inventory, but I have built so much stuff. Why is my pickaxe bugged out in the inventory? Look at it in my hand. What the hell's going on? I built so many big mega structures now. I've kind of worked out the most efficient way for me to build things. Like building the giant mega walls off stream and this and up to here and all that. I've realized just filling the ender chest with as much stuff, and rather than placing shulkers down, just keep them on me. Because I keep, like, I'm missing one material here and there, which I don't realize is in the build yet. And I just quickly grab it out of the ender chest while it's on me. Flying back and forth to, like, a big stash of shulkers was killing my, how long it would take for me to build things. I don't know why that's bugging out. It's kind of concerning, but it's fine, I guess. We do not have the slabs for that. So, we start. Okay, this is what I was saying. Instantly we need this and this. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. We don't need both on us right now. Beautiful. Alright, now we actually start. Did I just... What are you supposed to be? Diorite? You're all supposed to be diorite, but why? I'm confused by my own schematic. I'm just gonna bam bam. There's supposed to be a light right here. Wait, does the... Oh, these start with primarily diorite. I see, I see. I have the wrong things on. So usually the base is andesite and stone, but because this one is already halfway up, and so the... Get it? So that the gradients don't, like, weirdly cross over when the big buildings next to them catch up to their height. The diorite's kind of at the bottom. Weird. I forgot about that. Checks out though why all that was trying to be diorite. Easy fix, easy fix. Still have room, perfect. Some like weird floating blocks though. I think I've just missed some as I was going. Or maybe an Enderman's yoinked them? I don't know how I would have missed them. Okay. That should get us back on track though. Bam, 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 bam. Auto place should fix that. Yeah, I think we commit to building all three at the same time. This one doesn't actually connect. Like, they're right next to each other, I guess. So they connected that way, but there's no, like, pathway through to each building for this one. But I think we just commit to all three. Screw it, type vibe. We'll have time, surely. We got light matter on our side. Fine. Well, we are kind of lagging, no? What's our FPS? I don't know, we're sitting at 60. Just a little spike, I guess. The poor PC has been struggling. Pretty much the bigger this build gets. Why is there a netherrack there? The bigger this build gets with the storage system, because it has so many hoppers in it, and also so many auto farms. I feel like that could be an easy way for me to fix it. If I just turned off / broke down some of the auto farms we don't really need anymore. It could be also entities. The mob farm is on. If I just turn the mob farm off, broke the hoppers on the pumpkin melon farm, so it just stops lagging from that, that could save a lot of the frames. I might do that post this stream. Bonk, 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 bonk. We're gonna leave the quartz. Do I have enough for this? Lovely. You are definitely supposed to go all the way down to the ground. Same with you. And you're a floating block. Don't know why. Yeah, there are probably gonna be a few little holes in here and there that I haven't noticed. I don't know if... It must be some Endermen that are yoinking blocks. I have noticed a lot of stuff missing. Particularly in the mega walls, they're yoinking the moss blocks, which is kind of funny. But also a giant pain. Should be fine. I'm probably... Yeah, I don't have enough slabs for that, so I'm just going to leave it, to be honest. We'll do that with the interior. Okay, that is the first layer, though. So you can see the size outlined properly now. They're kind of big. This is also definitely not the floor, by the way. This is just the... Ooh. Bit of a mud problem. This is just the roof under here, which matches the arches and stone vibe. This gets covered up. Alright. We go that. Tab up one. Ooh, we already need... Lucky I grabbed that shulker somewhere. Bam, bam. Wait, I did grab that shulker, didn't I? I did not, apparently. Lame. Alright, easy fix. We need some diorite walls. I think I just grabbed stairs is what I did, yeah. Yoink. I'm pressing the wrong button multiple times in a row, damn it. Lovely. Bam. I am... Grab that. Okay, so... Stay up. I need some more time. Those are actually going to be orange because they're part of the interior. It's fine. We go, we start. We do have to sleep through every night pretty much as soon as possible. Because it bugs out the replay mod. It looks all glitchy. I guess it doesn't bug it out. What is that? It glitches it out as you time-lapse if there is too many flashes, pretty much. If you make too big of a time-lapse, it's just flashing day and night really, really quickly and looks horrendous. So we've got to sleep as quickly as possible, and then I just manually edit out the nighttime flashes. Yeah, okay, good. Bonk, bonk. Also, ooh. We need some slabs. Beautiful. You might be... Ugh, brain. You also might be like, ew, why diorite? Who builds with diorite? Yeah, it's not exactly common, but the color of the buildings kind of changes. Pretty much with, not every scene, but depending on scene. I'm already out of bones? The hell? Give me. I did not think I placed that many. That's insane. Yeah, you might be like, why the color? It's not just diorite, it goes up as a gradient. So it's stone or andesite, then stone, then diorite, then wool, then snow. Kind of goes up as a stone to white stone gradient. For multiple reasons. The color changes in the movie depending on what scene you're looking at. Like the color of the buildings. Which is kind of funny, but also quite difficult when you're trying to build... When you're trying to build it semi-accurate. Bam. 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 Yeah, which makes it kind of difficult if you're trying to build it semi-accurate. I'm not going for, like, you know, perfect or anything. We are building it in Minecraft, but trying to keep the general vibe. Kind of difficult. In some of the scenes, it's more of a, like, brown color. And then some, it's more of a white. I went with a white one mostly because there's more block choices in Minecraft for white blocks. So you could make more of a gradient look nicer. And also the brown blocks aren't exactly nice looking in this game. So yeah, I chose the white variant of the movie colors to try and base it off for some inspo. And I think generally with the whole damn, we're already up to wool. I think the general gradient with the whole building looks good. It's pretty much with any gradient. If you're super close, you're like, it doesn't look fantastic. But yeah, you stand back a bit, it looks nice. We also need not that. This. We just have a few too many stacks on us. Bonk, bonk. Bam, bam. Beautiful. Yeah, with any gradient, if you stand back, it looks a little bit nicer, but then, you know, a bit close, looking at diorite isn't the prettiest looking thing, I'll be honest. But I think generally it looks pretty good altogether. But yeah, the colors are just a little weird, so it's kind of hard to match to the movie. Bonk, bonk. Sorry, 2 secs. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Also, for it being like stone at the bottom, like the buildings are more of a white color, kind of a gradient, in the movie. But the reason there's stone at the bottom is because it's quite dilapidated. In the movie, no one's actually been there for at least 100 years, maybe even hundreds of years. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, it's falling apart in multiple different spots. So the stone at the base is kind of trying to give that vibe that it's, you know, it's a castle, it's old, it's not being looked after very well, it's been abandoned, which is shown in multiple different spots in multiple different ways in the movie. For instance, with like the mega tree, it's taken over a lot of. We're missing a leaf here apparently. And here, what the? It's shown in multiple different places in the movie, mostly with the mega tree taking over a lot of the land, which it usually wouldn't have. We're showing it in some of the ways, but not all. I think the mega tree, we kind of dial it back a little bit with how much it kind of just consumes of the rest of the build, because I didn't want it to just be fully overgrown, absorbing everything. But yeah, we show it in the buildings and the walls. That's why some of the walls are like falling apart. On one side, is it the other side? It is the other side. Free cam is so helpful. Where it's like broken off there, it's fallen apart. You know, that's supposed to show it's a little bit broken. The side of the bottom is supposed to show it's a little dilapidated. All that jazz. So yeah, that's what the stone is at the bottom. It's like getting andesite. Bonk. Oh wait, I can just do it on my phone. Bam, bam. Lovely. There's way more slabs in this than I remember. We should still have enough, but... Ooh. I think we leave it for now. But I think once we built the main section of the building, we should build at least that front archway of the quartz there. Because it'll... The entryway is going to look a little jank otherwise. But we'll build it at the end. Because we don't have it on us, and we're already up here, you know. Beautiful. Also, update since last stream. Last stream was ages ago, it was like 3 weeks ago. And I was, at the time, binging Jedi Fallen Order like crazy on stream. We streamed like 6 days, something like that. I don't know, most of the week, for sure. Word of die, right? Because yeah, I wanted to also try and get that done before we ended up going to Japan next month. This is definitely the priority, which is why I've now paused it, because I don't think I'm going to get there. It's also so much longer of a game, particularly when you're trying to beat it without taking damage. You end up, you know, taking a lot longer than the average time to play the game, believe it or not. Yeah, I was binging it like crazy, and I think we streamed like most days that week, trying to just blast through as much of it as possible, and we're doing pretty well. And then I ended stream, And the next day, I just immediately was just rocked with a cold. I don't know if it's just from... Wow. We are already up to moss. Okay, we need to go grab some moss after this. Actually, do we have some? Aha, he thought ahead. Look at him go. Yeah, got absolutely rocked by a cold for a few days. So I paused streams and went back to just grinding Minecraft materials all day while I was dying pretty much. I think it was just from the talking. Because talking non-stop for like 6 hours doesn't seem like a lot, but for some reason, because I don't talk very much in general, I suppose, I don't know. It just rocks my throat if I stream multiple days in a row without any like build up in huge quotation marks, I guess. Because I used to stream every single day and make a YouTube video every single day, but I guess I just haven't for ages. That because I'm so not erratic, random with my streams. Like I won't stream for 3 weeks and then I'll stream every day for a week. My voice was just like, I'm dying, and I kind of lost my voice. And then yeah, I got a bit of a cold at the same time. So I paused the streams, and then naturally, because I had so many different projects and work job things going at the same time, I fell behind on a bunch of stuff. I was keeping up with Minecraft because it's the priority to try and finish it, which is why we put so many damn hours into getting all the materials and building the garden, all that jazz. But I was also, I pretty much just had like a week or two of just horrendous luck with my health. If you've also been watching somewhat recent streams, I've commented a few times that I've been trying to get back into basketball because I used to play it a bunch, and it's like my favorite sport and all that. Quick schlip. That's not nighttime? Come on. Come on, that counts. What's it grabbing? Missing something. Wool dye, right? I don't know. I'll grab it when I remember. Yeah, I've been trying to play basketball again, and I said that my legs are cooked pretty much the same way that I was just talking about my voice. If I don't like do it frequently, I lose my voice really quickly if I go from not streaming to streaming every day for a week. Same thing with any muscle, I suppose. I started playing basketball again, and I've been shooting hoops pretty much every day for like a year, just as my daily intentional exercise that I actually enjoy doing. But just shooting hoops, even if you're doing it, you know, somewhat energetically, versus going and playing basketball, incredibly different in terms of energy output and how much you use your legs. So my calves were getting all messed up. Went to an osteo. Turns out it's because my horrendous posture, which it doesn't surprise me. I know I've had terrible posture for ages. But I sit with my legs crossed most of the time, just because that's how they pretty much teach you to sit as a kid. Which I hated doing as a kid, which is the most ironic part, but I just got used to it. So now it's my default way to sit if I'm like not really thinking about it. If my brain just subconsciously moves, which I do a lot because I'm that kind of person that can't sit still ever. My brain will just subconsciously do it, which is apparently terrible for your calves. Like really, really bad. It keeps them activated all the time. So that's why my calves pretty much just blow up the second I try and properly use them, because they've been being used, if that makes sense, for hours on the side of my desk. And the osteo was like, yeah, you should stop doing that. It's really bad for you. So I started... Oh, I might lose this shocker box. We're good. Give me that back. And I lost the ender chest. Damn it. Wait, that's full. No! Is anything stackable? Beautiful. Yeah, really bad. Really, really, really bad to sit cross-legged. And she was like, okay, here, sit perfectly. Show me some thingo to be like, this is exactly how you're supposed to sit at your desk. If you can force your brain to do it, it'll fix most of the problem. Did that for like 2 weeks, and it takes so much effort. If you just subconsciously sit at your desk for so many hours and you don't pay attention to how you sit, and then you try and pay attention to how you sit for hours, difficult. I don't rate it at all. But I did it for like 2 weeks. I literally had like shoes under my desk, so if I wasn't thinking I was working or doing whatever, and my brain went to just move, I'd notice that I was in shoes and it would stop me from doing it subconsciously. That's how much effort I had to go to try and stop myself from doing it by accident. That can fit there. The inventory situation is grim at the moment. We're up to the copper. There's a copper strip. There's a strip in the middle of the buildings. These ones are quite short, so there's only one. But the big buildings out there have 2 stripes in the middle of them that are copper, and on the inside it's going to have granite, bricks, and polished granite, and I think terracotta. Yeah, through the center, and then copper stairs, and then back to the gradient. So that's where we're at now. Yeah, hella difficult to change how you sit like that, but I was pretty much just... You're not supposed to be exposed. Just try-harding, pretty much. Did all the strats, all the tech, to force your brain to sit perfectly. And it was getting better and all that. It was fine. It was kind of annoying, but it was fine. And then I went to go play basketball. Cars were feeling a little better. It wasn't like perfect, but it was also like, you know, only 2 weeks in, so I guess I had to see the osteo again to poke it better. I then go and play basketball a second time with the people we're actually going to play basketball with, and on the first day with my new shoes that I got literally for this problem, because the first person I saw was like, yeah, it might be shoes, might need insoles, you have flat feet, yada yada. So I got new shoes. I'd needed new shoes for ages anyways, and they were like rubbing on my ankle. Very annoying. I got high tops for playing basketball because I used to roll my ankle all the time as a kid. So I got used to, I just always buy high tops. If you've ever bought basketball shoes before, there's the low ones, there's mid tops, and then there's high tops, which go all the way over your ankle and like really restrict the movement. I wear mid tops, always have, for literally anything. Even like used to run cross country as a kid. And I even wore them for that because I used to roll my ankle so much, which I'll come back to in a second. But yeah, I went and brought new ones, and I really like the shoes, but as soon as I went and played basketball with everyone, it just started rubbing on my ankle really badly, where the tongue and the side of my shoe overlap. I don't know why, it's just a bad overlap section. And it started just like cutting into my ankle and like actually made a sore there. So for the next week, it was really sore. I'm like, okay, cool. So many problems compounding on top of each other. Relax. I just want to play basketball. And then I went back the next week, and to try and prevent it from rubbing on my ankle and hurting more, I didn't do the mid tops all the way up. Still higher than any normal shoe is done up, but just one row less. And instantly, because my feet are so used to having that level of like stability in the shoe, I rolled my ankle, and it's a grade 2 sprain, and it's currently taped up, and it's probably going to be injured for like 2 to 3 to maybe 4 weeks. And we actually go play proper games in 2 weeks, so I'm in shambles, like actually shambles. I've rolled my ankle really badly once before. I tore a ligament entirely. Playing sport, pretty much doing the exact same thing, but my shoes were done up properly. Let my brain grab the materials I need first. Make sure we got everything. Give me a stack of that, because I think we might not be completely done. We still need the wool. I don't need that, so you can have that. I need that. Probably don't need those. Or that. Or that. Keep a stack just in case. And now we need all of the bricks. Where are my bricks at? Here, here, and we also need terracotta from downstairs, which I have forgotten. Which is fine. Bam, bam. I guess just keep it on us. Bonk. Give me that. Beautiful. Yeah, grade 2 sprain. Absolutely rocked it. I have ruined it before. I completely tore the ligament doing the exact same thing. In year 12. So I don't know if they call it that in other countries, but the final year of high school. Final year of actual school. I rolled a playing sport and tore the ligament, and I was in a moon boot for months. And absolutely horrible experience. Wouldn't recommend. And I was really worried that I did the same thing pretty much. 2 should be enough. So on the ground, I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. Let's find out how bad. As soon as I stood up, and I could stand, so I was like, okay, it's considerably better. It's like last time I couldn't walk, and I was in like, I broke a bone level of pain when I did it the first time. So I was like, okay, it's not as bad. Surely I'm fine. Yeah, definitely not fine. It got worse later in the day. It's not as bad, but it is definitely not great. Coincidentally, I had another osteo appointment the next day, and she's like, yeah, that's a grade 2 sprain. That's usually a 3 to 4 week recovery. See how you go. She taped it up for me. It's like, ice it like hell. Have anti-inflammatories like Nurofen or whatever. You know, every 4 hours, whatever it's supposed to be. And hopefully in 2 weeks you might be able to, you should be able to like walk around and do whatever, but playing basketball properly, because it's such a high intensity, agile required sport, you might not be ready. Like, oh great, all of this effort to try and get better and actually play the game. I'm finally playing the game and I'm injured. So why did my elytra just not activate that whole way down? I pressed space for like 3 times. Yeah, I'm finally gonna play the game. My body's like, Lamau, no, you're injured. Nice try, but no shot. Bam, bam. 3 will do. 3 will do. Yeah, and actually, on top of that, I forgot. So to add to the shambles of health problems in the last few weeks, the first night after the sprain, I think even the second night, I didn't go to bed. I usually go to bed around 12 a.m. I didn't go to bed, especially on the first night, because it hurt that much. It started pulsating like really badly in the first night, and I was starting to get worried that it was like bad like last time, and I just didn't notice originally. Like I thought maybe, I don't know, I had more pain tolerance, so it didn't hurt as much, or maybe it was a different ligament, so I didn't use it as much, something. I started even stressing out. Thankfully, the policy was like, no, it's fine. But yeah, the first night, I didn't sleep, couldn't sleep, until like 5 a.m. I fell asleep on the couch. Oh, I just realized it's playing. There we go. So that was grim. And then the next day, I think I did the same to like 3 a.m. And I ran out of ibuprofen. And Lily was like, oh, here, we have Voltaren, which I don't know if that's everywhere, but it's probably just a brand that we have in Australia. It is basically for exactly what this is. It's pain relief for tense muscles, sporting injuries, that kind of stuff. You rub Voltaren on. It's usually a cream, and then it feels better. We had tablets. Lily handed it to me at 1 a.m. It was like, here, we don't have any Nurofen. Take the Voltaren. And I just took it without even thinking about it. Within an hour, I had just like food poisoning level stomachache, and I was like, oh, this is bad. What has happened? We're in shambles. And I started scanning the food that I had in the last couple of days, because I've had really bad food poisoning in the last month or two, which lasted weeks, and it was the worst food poisoning I've ever had. I'm like, no, please, I can't do this again. I don't want food poisoning again, man. I can't deal with that. Yeah, it turns out it wasn't food poisoning, because I've been eating completely fine food. All the same food as Lily. She was feeling fine. Yeah, it turns out Voltaren expired in April 2022. I Google it. Eating Yeah, it's upstairs. Okay. Eating Voltaren. I'll take Voltaren. That's expired. I Google it. May cause severe stomach issues. Yada yada yada. Drink water, eat food, and it'll go away. So yeah. At the same time, me having this horrible injury and not really being able to walk very well, if at all, dying on the couch at 5 a.m. I had basically food poisoning at the same time from taking expired Voltaren. Bit of a shambles, not gonna lie. What is this? There's leaves hanging down? Oh no, that's the tree! That's the mega tree connected. Cool. So yeah. I don't know what the hell that noise was. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was a really weird noise. So yeah, that was for shambles. I've been in shambles. I'm definitely okay again with the food poisoning front. That was a few days of suffering, but we're good now. And I said it was food poisoning with the Voltaren taking expired medicine problem. Ankle's still cooked. I've walked around it a little bit. It's getting better, but it's definitely not playing basketball ready yet, unfortunately. But yeah, not a great couple weeks for the health. Kinda got rocked a little bit, not gonna lie. Ooh, this is a different level of this. I didn't realize. But it's the same on that side. This building must be taller. But yeah, that's the health update. Fingers crossed, the car problem should be fixed in the next couple weeks-ish, hopefully. And then, yeah, I just have to nurse the ankle back. And then we should be able to play! Woohoo! Playing basketball. Let's go. Rocked. Okay, that's all the copper. Give me this back. See, you start immediately? You do start immediately. Okay. Don't put it away then. About to run out of materials, but we'll deal with that when it happens. It's already happened. I take it back. Give me snow. We've started the next layer over here. Bonk. No, we still have bones. We need a wool. This one. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, no, we'll definitely have time to finish these three. The roof will probably be a little higher because this is a pretty easy lap. Just run around big couple circles. But the roof is like a dome on top. It'll be a little harder to build, but yeah, we definitely have time to finish all these today. We are good. And then post-stream, yeah, we are still recording, beautiful. Post-stream, I'm going to start building the other ones. The big, giant buildings all the way around. I'm pretty sure I counted it was 24 total buildings. And they're at least twice the size of the ones I've built or I'm building today. We're probably like halfway up building these at the moment. For reference. Which definitely I will not be able to finish all of the big ones like post-stream. I'll have to do it over the next few days. And then I'm thinking the plan has been kind of rough lately. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on stream, what I'm not going to do on stream, yada yada. Pretty much on two fronts. The goal to finish everything in time before I go away is huge. And doing stuff on stream versus non-stream makes it a lot faster if I do it off stream. Because it doesn't matter what time it is or any other factor of starting a stream. And I'm usually faster. And then there's also like, you know, what is entertaining to watch on stream. Yada yada yada. But also, I don't know what towards the end of the build I want to show on stream versus leaving it for the actual video. Because I haven't built everything on stream. I usually build one main thing of each section so you can kind of see it and we can like, you know, build it together and I can talk about what the vibe was for building each particular thing. And then from there, I usually build the much bigger portion of whatever said section off stream, because it's just so time consuming and yada yada. Have I missed any of the moss on the outside? I think we're fine. I think the only exception so far is the third wall in the underwater city. I ended up just building that entirely off stream because it was while I was unwell, and I was like, well, I don't want to just like not do anything and, you know, hold until stream because I'll probably be unwell for like a few days. I may as well just do it off stream and then show you guys on stream once I'm finally back. Otherwise it's going to slow down everything. So yeah, I'm thinking that is the priority. But I want to show a bit of each thing, you know. We got a couple interiors. I'm definitely going to show the main ones on stream, like build the main ones on stream. We got a library, we have a giant bee room, I have a few villager houses, actually quite a few villager theme places. And then yeah, I'm not sure with missing terracotta. Yeah. Pause. This is my terracotta. Fuck. Yo. Yeah, we've got a bunch of interiors, which I'll probably build on stream. I think the gardens I'll build off stream. Because the buildings are first. I want to have like the kind of skeleton of the build, the schematic-esque thing of the builds around the outside. And then build the gardens around them because they kind of mold in with the buildings. But that's kind of a really hard thing to build on stream. Because it's quite slow and it requires a lot of my brain power to be like, okay, here's where I want to have this, and changing it a bunch, and you know, stopping to look at some inspo and be like, okay, I want it like this actually. So I think that I'll just make one for a bad stream, two, I'll just build worse, I feel like, if I am on stream. So I think I'll do that off, and then we'll come back for the interiors, and I think with the finale, I need leaves. Yeah, okay. Let's go grab that real quick. I'm running out of... Oh, hi guys. How are you all doing? Bye. Bam, bam, bam. What was I getting? Leaves. We need the leaves. There's gonna be some moss and some leaves draping down from the roof. Bonk. We don't need that much of either of those, so we can drop that. Bring that back, and then where am I hiding my flowering azalea leaves? As I think it's also oak. We are drastically running out of room. Bonk, bonk. That should be enough. Is there anything in the ender chest that we can just drop? I feel like we have a lot of chests of, yeah, stone and stuff. Don't really need all of it. I think also andesite, yeah. Andesite, hold this. Stone, hold this. We both them back. And then that, if they're back in there. Lovely. Nighttime, we need a quick schlep. Nothing spawn up here, right? Nice, it's all lit up enough. Bam, bam, bam. Quick little schlep under the stars. And give me that back. Okay, what was I up to? What was I talking what I was going to build on and off stream, but garden off stream, I think it's easier. I think it's better for both the content and in terms of it looking better, and considerably easier for me to build. Interiors on stream, there's a bunch of different interiors that I want to show. And they're already like primarily built out, so shouldn't require a bunch of brain power and will look quite cool for stream. And then I think the movie actor interiors, 50-50 on that one if I build on stream. Then we've got the floating cities. We could build that on stream. We do need the materials. I don't have the materials for it because it wasn't in my schematic by accident. Something wrong with this stair, but I don't know what or why. No, it's fine. And then I think the tree we could build on stream, but I think I won't intentionally to leave it for the video. Because it's huge. I think it's... actually, now that I think about it, I actually don't know if it is a one stream project. It would be a huge stream project if it was. Actually, no, there's no shot it is. I don't know why. I think just like looking at it sidewise, I think I could. But then when I realized the amount of blocks it is, it's actually items this. Yeah, no shot. It was like 33,000 jungle wood, I'm pretty certain, and it was 50,000 of each type of leaves. So what's that, 130,000 blocks? Yeah, no shot. The dome downstairs is just shy of 100,000 blocks of black stone. And that took us 3 streams and I think like 12 to 15 hours. Actually, don't remember the exact number, but it was at least that over 3 days. So no shot would it be a one stream thing. But even if we did over multiple streams, I think I hold it for off stream intentionally because it'll be the last thing. I think we hold it as the last thing we do in the build. I'm going to do the garden. I'm going to do the outside islands. And I'm just going to leave the center of the garden completely bare for the mega tree to go in. We finish everything else around it. And then I'll leave the tree as the big finale for the video. And I think I leave that as off stream so you guys can see it in the video for the first time. I think that will be the coolest thing to do for the video's sake. And then, yeah, it'll be done, which hopefully is relatively soon, which is kind of exciting because I've literally spent so many hours on this thing. It's insane. I started designing it in August of 2022. It's now September of 2024. I designed it for like 3 months, the last 3 months of 2022, and then didn't do anything with it for like a year. And then when we started back in the Minecraft grind at the start of this year, I did the storage space video. And then since then, we've played an insane amount of hours. We've done 1,600 days, actually a little more than that, in this world since the storage base was done, which is insane for a video by itself without the design stage. And then editing it is a ridiculous amount of hours, probably equal to the amount I've been playing, to be honest. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to get snow out of that. Let me place it. God dang it. Bam, bam, bam. Give me that. And then snow. Anything else? I think that's fine. Good for now. Moss I'm probably about to run out of, to be honest. That's fine. Yeah, and then editing is an insane amount of time. Apparently there's still stairs. Damn it. Wait. And blocks. Okay. Yeah. Just a stack of that and a stack of that. Thank you, sir. Tuck that back in there. Lovely. Yeah, insane amount of time designing it, insane amount of time playing to grind all the materials and build the things, streaming it, editing the video together is insane amount of time. We're currently at 30 minutes, by the way, in the video, and that is before we build anything for stage 3. So I'm probably like, at best, 2/3, most likely halfway through the video, so it's going to be close to an hour, I think. Which is a long Minecraft video, but considering how big the project is, there's quite a few long Minecraft videos out there like that do really, really well. I think just there's a big audience for long Minecraft videos with big projects like this. But I think that's a good, like, time area to aim for anyways. It's okay if we don't watch the entire thing in one shot anyways. It's a bit long for some people. But yeah, the amount of time input, I think makes sense to not skip over everything. Like, you're still skipping over a lot, or, you know, not showing a lot of what you do in an hour-long video when it's been hundreds of hours of designing and playing. Ooh. We're at the roof. This is the roof. Exciting. Okay, wait, let's go around the inside first. Ooh. I can't. You know what? Screw what I just said. Let's not go around the outside first. Let's do both. Where are my slabs? Where are my slabs at? Couple stacks of them. Kind of starving. Give me that. Bonk. Stairs, blocks. Probably will run out, but it's, you know what, it's fine. We'll see how we go from the start. Bam. But yes, super looking forward to actually finishing this mammoth project. It has consumed so much of my brain power and time for so long. And keen to see what it looks like when it's fully done. Because I have designed it, but it's not like I have fully designed it. I haven't done everything. I've done the details. We've customized a lot of it. So yeah, I'm keen to see how it actually fully comes together. And the video as well, because making the video is at least half the fun. Bonk. I'm so surprised I haven't accidentally missed one of the layers on this wall. Like I haven't just like glazed past it by accident. I'm out of blocks. I said I'd be out of blocks and I'm out of blocks. I was just about to say, I just hope there's no exposed on this wall, exposed copper on this wall. It's a jungle leaf, that's kind of really annoying. Annoying because I don't have them on me, we'd have to go back downstairs for them. Which is a bit of a pain. I'm gonna keep building around here. We'll fix up those in a second. Just fill what we have just to use up some blocks, because we are running out of inventory space quite badly. That was a fun noise. Auto-placing snow and all the copper at the same time. Beautiful. Alright, let's go grab us a stack of jungle leaves. And we can grab the exposed copper out of here. Which is there. Bang. One stack should be enough to start. Did I just... That is what I meant to put back. Give me a stack of jungle leaves real quick. Literally the first one. That was actually beautiful. So laggy in the storage area. It's grim. The sun is setting. And missing you over that side, right? Just over here. Here, here, and here. That should be all of it. Yeah. Lovely. Quick little slip. Bam, bam. Okay, it's not our time. Also, by the way, the roof wasn't originally copper. It was actually acacia planks and stairs. Same design, just different block. Or pretty much the same design. Yeah, it was originally acacia logs because I didn't think I was going to be able to get copper. Originally, it just wasn't in. Am I out of stairs? I literally have a stack. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Give me that back though, because I am going to run out. Bang, bang, bang. Tuck that back in there. Snow can go back in there. Lovely. Yeah, the roof originally wasn't actually going to be copper at all. It was originally designed as acacia planks and stairs, way back when. Which actually still was the design until very late in the full design process. I actually changed it because originally I didn't think I was going to be able to get copper in one block at all. It wasn't actually in the world. And I could have got it a little later, but I was like, there's still so much copper in these roofs. There's no way I'm going to be able to farm it from like a zombie drowned copper farm. It would just take such an absurd amount of hours, like even on the scale of this build. But then 1.21 came out. It was like, here's an entire trial chamber filled with all the copper blocks you could ever want. I was like, oh, it's beautiful. We're gonna steal all of it, which is exactly what we've now done. But yeah, that actually saved me being able to build this big time, because I think the copper will look a lot better. I think the acacia still looked good. It was just definitely a different vibe in the building. It being a metal roof versus, you know, a timber roof. And then also having the exposed copper blocks looks so good. Like these blocks here, where it connects up, we're going to have like moss draping down and leaves draping down. And the exposed copper is going to like kind of bleed out from where the moss is to give it that dilapidated, you know, not looked after, falling apart a little bit vibe that the castle has in general. Because like I said earlier, ooh, did I miss a block? What's going on here? What is this? Give me that. Turn that off. I don't... Surely that's not supposed to be empty? It's fine. Yeah, like I said earlier, it is... Yeah, okay. Yeah, like I said earlier, it wasn't actually lived in for like 100 or hundreds of years in the movie when they get there. So it is falling apart a bit. And I think it matches it really well, having like the exposed copper and the moss kind of bleeding out on the roof. I think that effect looks really, really cool. Compared to the acacia, which looked good, but it's really hard to make it look, you know, weathered and falling apart a bit. Without using like a bit of a weird gradient. I did try using some blocks with it, but yeah, it being built into the copper, like literally as a mechanic of it aging, just looks so good. So huge save that the update came out and gave us all the copper, because it still took a long time to get, I think it was 40,000 copper blocks, but you know, 7 trial chambers and a couple of days work versus, I can't imagine the amount of hours it would take to get that from a drowned copper farm. Like, we need 40,000 copper blocks, but drowned farms drop copper ingots. The math on that is 330 or 40,000 copper ingots, because it is 9 ingots per block. That would have taken so long, like an insane amount of time. That's like half of my, or a third of my storage system worth of items. Actually, no, that's not right. My storage system is 10 million. Well, it's a third of a million. just for copper ingots. That's absurd. Absurd, absurd. We're out of snow. There. Thought we were done with snow, but it still goes up a little bit more on this side. We're also going to run out of blocks, of copper blocks, sorry. Bam, and then that one. We're also running out of moss. We're running out of everything, I'll be honest. Bam. 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 Alright, that should be good. The leaves we are running low on, but it should be okay for now. Beautiful. We continue. Yeah, it's the roof, that's fine. Yeah, I think I'll do the interiors off stream. The interior for this place is custom. Because in the actual movie, they, like I said, they follow the golem in from, they crash land on that, they follow the golem across, they walk down some paths, they come through this building, and movie magic basically makes it come out at the same level as the ground out here, which isn't this level, it's this level, where the mega tree is in the center. The golem takes him to it, but what's there? Like, where did my ender chest go? Yeah, because we have it as a higher level in this and less movie magic room to fit it in with the scale. Yeah, the interior is a little different. Instead of it just being like a tunnel which leads to an inside jungle with like see-through roofs, like invisible roofs, literally. Why are you wrong? There we go. Yeah, we have an inside jungle garden area-esque, and then we walk across, and that will be a balcony to look out onto the tree instead. Which I like the interior, but I think I'm still gonna have to put a little bit more work into, you know, getting some better details, some more spice in there a bit, because I like it, but I don't love it, you know. Which this whole build is me basically learning every single aspect for the first time. And I designed it 2 years ago, so it was kind of like a nice rough outline that I've customized on pretty much at each stage as we go. Just, you know, finalize it, make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit more polished type art. And I'm quite, you know, new at building anything of this type, like gradients, gardens, literally anything, I don't know, such a giant scale, all that stuff. I'm brand new at doing it, so I'm not very good at it still, let alone when I did it. So yeah, I'm constantly being like, I don't like that anymore, I want to update it, I want to change this, I want to do that to it. And this interior is definitely one of those. I think I'll mess around with it a bunch off stream, see how we go. We need carpets. Give me the carpet. Which I don't have. Ah, dang it, darn it. We shouldn't need a bunch. Grab a stack. Should be fine. Don't know if we have some in an ender chest already. We have 25. 25, 23. Not enough. Give me a stack. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Damn, these are coming along nicely. It fits so much nicer in these arches. The arches look kind of weird because I built the leaves up first, and they were kind of just sticking up leaves, and it made no sense. So it's nice that the buildings are in there now, which is also like a big part of the reason why I was like, we'll build the buildings first, even though they'll be floating for a little while, and then we'll build the gardens up around them, because it looked really jank having some of the aspects of the garden built and the buildings not yet. But yeah, it's nice that they're all kind of done like that now. Where was that? Over here? Bonk. Here's that. Moss carpets. Shouldn't be too many of them. I'm out of copper blocks. Wait, have I finished the... I'm finished with the snow. We can put it away, boys. Pack it up. Have all that. Bang. That's wool. Probably been done with wool for a while. I just haven't noticed. Yeah, there shouldn't be stairs. We should be able to put away each non-roof block away. Bang. Bang. I have a bunch of... Cool. And so I can go in there then. That's fine by me. I'll fix it later. I don't have any blackstone. Alright, cool. Give me that back. Get a full stack, and then the moss will probably need a bit. This is why it's so much better, by the way, having the ender chest. I said it earlier, but having all the stuff in the ender chest versus having like a stash down on the ground, me flying back and forth for every little thing that I've forgotten, or you know, just need a block here and there real quick. So much nicer. This is still glitching out my pickaxe. Is it just the pickaxe that it does? Just my tools. How weird. Alright. No worries. Bam. Quick schlep for the time-lapse sake. Give me that. Somehow I haven't lost this bed. I've had this bed the entire time I built the mega walls. I even lost it off the side of I think the big outside one. When I broke it, it just fell off the edge. I literally jumped into the void and grabbed it midair. But I've been sleepy on like the edge of the walls and the edge of buildings the entire time, and somehow I still have the same one. Really, that only like one close scare. I don't know how, but somehow we still have it. Okay, we need probably top up on the slabs. Bang, just keep a stack going, I think is best. Give me that. Wait. Yeah, we're done with the bones as well. Trying to min-max our inventory so we don't have to... We've been having to go back in and out a whole bunch. I'm trying to avoid that now. But it's mostly going to be the one material. Okay. Let's see how we go. Next level. Bang. Dude, Laputa is so nice. It just hits every once in a while, you know, when you just zoom placing blocks like this. Like, this would take so many hours building it without Laputa. Let alone everything else in this place. Damn. Brr. Oh, also, I don't know if I think I just forgot to mention, I did finish my train of thought, but I forgot to mention earlier, with the mega tree, building it off stream, it being like 130,000 blocks, and the dome being just under 100,000. I'm pretty certain it was like 95,000 or something like that. Yeah, it being so much more, the dome taking 3 streams, I'm pretty sure 12 plus hours, maybe even like 15 hours from memory. The mega tree being 130,000, it being 3 different kinds of blocks, and it being leaves. The leaves are like sporadically placed, not combined, all over the joint, following you know, tree branches down. That would be absolutely horrendous. It's going to be absolutely horrendous to try and build, just full stop. But trying to build that on stream, it's going to take so much longer than the dome. That was just me trying to like min-max run with speed to as quickly as possible around a giant dome. Like, it's just big circles placing the exact same block, filling the inventory with blackstone, and like just running laps as quickly as possible. Like, I was min-max sprint jumping everywhere as quickly as possible the whole time, placing, trying to get the angle right so I'd never missed a block. Yeah, the tree is, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's probably gonna take like 25 hours plus. Because it spreads out, like, it's really a mega tree. It goes up, and it also goes out to, like, through pretty much most buildings, I think. Like, it wraps around the roofs and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Even with Laputa, building it level by level, I'm gonna have to, like, go up and down a bunch, because, you know, say if it, at this level here, right? This is literally the tree right there. It will, like, go out in between these buildings. So I won't be able to make it to the branch that's drooping down this section, because it'll go like this. And I'll just have to go up and down at a whole bunch of different angles. It's gonna be a mess. What the hell are you doing here? Didn't I already kill your mates? Dead. They really want me to accidentally start a raid. It's kind of rude. That's actually another thing we need to do. With the interiors, a lot of them are like custom because they're not actually shown in the movie. The ones that are shown, I do build, but the buildings, these actual buildings, aren't shown really at all, with the exception of one, and it's mostly just a path to walk through into the center garden with the mega tree. So a lot of these are just like, there's nothing there, so I'll build something custom to go with the Minecraft theme of the mega base. So I've built a bunch that are villager job related, so like the iron guys that, you know, weaponsmiths, armorers, all that. They have a theme building for those guys. I have a whole building for the bees, because they've been doing it tough. Is it literally just killed a group of you, and there's a whole nother group? What are you guys doing here? Leave me be, man. So rude. Brain. You guys distract me. What was I saying? Oh yes, the theme buildings. There's a whole one for the bees, because they've been doing it tough in the bee farm, and they've actually... By the way, I haven't even said it on stream. I had to individually wax, well actually, not age, but, you know, hit it with the axe to bring it down to either clean copper or one stage up exposed copper, and then wax all of it. The bee farm was going crazy. We built a bee farm on the first stream and the third stream of the project, because the first one was a little shank, and I upgraded it basically. But they've just been working around in the background, away in the background. I've been collecting all the materials. 40,000 honeycomb. We also have honey bottles, but mostly we need honeycomb, because pretty much all of the copper, very few of the copper that you mine from the trial chambers is actually waxed copper blocks, which is the primary block we needed. So you have to hit it with an axe, and then wax it with honeycomb, which you can do in a crafting table, which is incredibly faster than, like, you know, right-clicking honeycomb on it. But yeah, it took some time. It took some sweet time. But the bee farm came in clutch. It was great. Also hitting it with the axe. I don't know what it's called. It's not like aging it, cleaning the copper, I guess. Was going to be a huge task, because 40,000 blocks is insane. So I used the zero tick system again, which was great. You just, like, place the block down, which, if you haven't watched the full series and you're just like, what the hell is a zero tick system? Basically, zero ticking pistons. Not a redstone guy here, by the way. Recommended from a YouTube comment, and I took a long time to research how the heck to do it. But if you set up pistons and redstone in a certain way, you basically trick the game into making pistons move really, really, really quick, with the way the game's timing works. And they just move really fast, which is great for one block, because you can basically get the one block to move way faster than you would be able to mine it, and move it into a giant like chain conga line until it eventually reaches a TNT blast chamber, like a normal farm would to pick up, like a wood farm, for instance, would pick up the blocks for you, and it just goes into your storage system. That is how I was getting a bunch of the stuff from the one block. But even better, aging or cleaning the copper, you have to click it like 4 or 5 times per block, and if you just set it up with the one block system or the zero tick system, you place the block, you have it in your offhand, and the axe, you're still right clicking the same way you would place to clean the copper, and then as soon as it's fully cleaned, it will automatically place the next one, and the piston moves it along really quickly, so it's done immediately, and then it works its way into the blast chamber to collect it. We did that for like, I think it was 3.5 hours. It was a lot. But placing all of that and mining it all and then picking it all up manually would have been insane. Like, so insane. Every time I take like a really long time to like automatically farm anything, or you know, some kind of zero tick, or you know, doing something a little bit more efficiently from using a cool game mechanic or a farm that somebody's made up, makes me appreciate how long it would have taken if I did it just like, you know, the OG manual slow as hell way. And although this project has taken me months, hundreds of hours, probably over 1,000 hours at this point, it is actually well over 1,000 hours. That just hit me. Anyway, it hits me every time to think how long it would have taken, how long this project would have been, and how impossible this project would have been without stuff like that. Just for the pure time input. Like, it would take me years to do this otherwise. Fully in survival, fully manual. Bruh. It'd be insane. Does that count as nighttime? Can I schlip now? Surely, right? No, that doesn't count. Come on. Once it hits that red line, you reckon I could sleep? It's close. Oh, just before the red line. The red line's the schematic, by the way. Skip. Skip. Bang. No. No. Meow, bonk. Been gone. Hour 40? Damn. Oh, it's kind of flown. Can't believe there's another pack of you guys. Can you just, like, leave me be? Also, stop debating me. You just, like, juked that shot so well. Don't hit the captain. Nice. Don't hit the captain. Captain, you can stay there. I don't care about you. Bonk. I actually don't know what a raid would look like in this world. Because all my villages are just on those floating islands. I don't even know if there's enough room for a full raid to spawn in. Or if they would just spawn lower down and wouldn't be able to physically reach. Because there's no proper path. Like, there's floating islands that I can jump to, but it's like a 3 to 4 block jump. Like, no NPC mob is jumping up and across to the floating islands that have all the villages. So I don't even know if they could successfully raid the villages in this world. Or if they would just stand there angry until I killed them all. Either way, I'm looking to test it, you know, but one day we'll do a raid. Probably not in the base, but one of the future projects I'm sure will include a bit more open area, a bit more manageable to do a raid. Many more fun things in the works. I'm out of... Oh, no, I'm not. Good, I was gonna say we're out of moss carpets. No way. Surely not. We did not use a whole stack. I'm right, we didn't. We used 3. Literally 3 carpets. Yeah, many more fun projects planned. I've had many projects that I've wanted to do in this world for a very long time. Since I did the first episode, even before the first episode, I had plenty of fun projects. And I think I know which ones I'm doing next, which is exciting. Come back to that, what we usually do. And yeah, keen to start those as well. Keen to like put full energy into the start of a new project, because I've been so like deep into this one for so long. It'd be nice to like start from the start again. It's like starting a new Minecraft world, except definitely not starting a new one. It's just like a new project, a new start, new fun. I mean, unless this video goes like absolute sicko mode, right? And everyone's like, "Holy crap, this is dope." You got to go crazy. The amount of time input type vibe again. But then I'll go crazy. I have a few things. I'm like, okay, we got to gauge the energy on this video. So, like, this is the most ridiculous time input into one video ever, and it's not close. And if the support goes crazy, I can do it again. But otherwise, I think the non-psychotic thing to do would be to input a little less time, still make a big, awesome project, but maybe not, you know, thousands of hours. Maybe even just 8,000 or multiple hundreds of hours into the creation of it. And still make a dope video, I think. I think it's probably the best idea. The less, you know, clinically insane thing to do would probably be that. Probably need a decent amount of moss, hey? But yeah, we'll see, I guess. We'll see. I think I know which one I'm starting next, which will be exciting. I'm keen to do it. Bam. Bonk. Alright, dude, we're getting there. We're like halfway up the roof. It's a big dome, so it's probably gonna come up to like here-ish, maybe a little bit higher. And you can see why so many copper blocks. This is just 3 roofs. They're not even particularly big roofs. That one's a pretty thick boy. Yeah, this is a pretty thick building, so the dome comes up pretty decent. These two are a bit smaller. But they definitely come thicker than that in the big buildings. Like the buildings are definitely taller out there, but in terms of width, aka affecting the roof size and the amount of copper blocks input, they get bigger. But I would say like this is probably slightly above average, and this is definitely on the smaller side for out there. But you can see why there's so many copper blocks, because it's just everywhere. Ow. You're the tree. No tree. Tree later. Unless... yeah, that is where the tree connects. No tree yet. Tree later. I'm hoping we can get it done before we go to Japan. Which I'm so keen for, by the way. We finally actually... we booked pretty much everything. I think with the exception of one place. Because Japan is very odd with how like they organize things or when they let you book things primarily. They just have different systems, odd systems. Where, for instance, the primary one is they don't let you book for like Disneyland or Disney, yeah, it's Disneyland, until a month before. Which, if you're like going on a big overseas trip and you want to like book accommodation, you kind of want to have that done before a month in advance. You know, you want to, if you're an organized person, you want to at least. And in terms of like money, it's going to cost you a whole lot more money if you don't have that organized, you know, by that timeline. But they don't let you book anything. So if you go to a theme park or, you know, do some kind of planned, organized activity, they don't let you book. So it makes it really hard to like, okay, we're definitely gonna go to Disneyland on this day, so we'll book here for this day, and yada yada. But it's finally a month out, so we booked all our Disney tickets. We're going to Disney for a few days. And we had to like book one day at a time because they open up a month before, and so your brain. So each day is unlocking each day a month in advance. So we had to log in each day and book another day at Disney. But I think we have everything with the exception of we're going to go to we're going to Studio Park and Studio Ghibli Park and Studio Ghibli Museum. Which if you don't know what those are, they're basically theme parks slash... I was going to say the word exhibit. I don't think exhibit is the word, but thing to go see, cool thing to do. In Japan, which if you don't know Studio Ghibli at all, that's pretty much everything you're looking at here is Studio Ghibli. Laputa is a Studio Ghibli film, and they have like they have a park and a museum dedicated to those movies. So naturally, I want to see it, bare minimum, because the amount of effort I put into building this, I definitely want to go see, you know, the cool things about the movie and the people that made it, and the history behind it, and all that cool, fun stuff. It might be a cool thing to include in the video as well. If I'm literally building all of this, I might be able to see, you know, some concept art or stuff like that, or some things that they've built in the real world around the movie theme. IP is the word I was thinking. Yeah, and then Lily, it's like Lily's favorite movies. That's why I actually got into Studio Ghibli at all. So it's going to be much so exciting. And we have booked, I believe we've booked for the museum, because that's towards the start of our trip. And we haven't quite booked Studio Park, or it's the other way around, if not. Because they haven't opened up the booking yet. Which is kind of crazy, because it's only a month away. But yeah, very keen to go. It's actually the second time I've been, technically third time I've been overseas ever. I went on a cruise with my family when I was like, I think I just turned 18. Yeah, I just turned 18. I went overseas, but that doesn't, it's not really the same if you've ever been on a cruise. Cruises are good and at the same time. They're a good time if you are an adult, 1000%, because you just drink a lot. And if you enjoy drinking, obviously. You just drink a lot, you vibe, you relax. It's a very relaxing holiday. But in terms of like you actually going overseas, you don't really do much overseas, depending on which one you go to. We went to Vanuatu and a bunch of the islands around there. You were only really there for like a day on the islands, and majority of it was you just absolutely being chilling on the cruise, eating bomb food and really good beverages non-stop. Yeah, here you go. That's what I was saying about the tree, by the way. It comes all the way through here. Huge. So yeah, like technically I went overseas, but I didn't really see really much of those islands, so it didn't really feel like, you know, I saw much of it. But the main trip I actually have been on was to America for just under a month. Pretty much the same vibe as now. We're going for like 4 weeks. I'm pretty sure we went for about 4 weeks to America. Yeah, and much keen to go. It's going to be exciting. Many cool things I want to see and do and eat. Oh my god, the food is going to be so good. I'm so keen to eat just my body weight in sushi on a daily basis. It's going to be fantastic. Bonk. 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 And yeah, just a whole bunch of different stuff. Like they've got a lot of, it's not shops, but they have like a lot of things and themed stores and places to visit on like the shows and video games. They're all out of Japan because there was a lot. Like I said earlier, I've been watching just an insane amount of One Piece. I'm now at episode 500. I started watching it literally mid this project. I remember which one I started for. I think I was collecting the Blackstone for the dome at the bottom. Like this dome. That dome down there. which looks quite small. It's 100 and something thousand blocks of blackstone. Yeah, while I was collecting those materials, I was watching One Piece on the side while I was just mining like crazy. And I'm now, so far into the project, I'm 500 episodes in to One Piece. So by the time we actually go in a month, I'm likely going to be close to caught up. I probably won't have watched all of them, because I think there's like, there's 1,300. But I might be close to like episode 1,000. And I've watched a bunch of other animes, and obviously a lot of video games out of Japan. I'm keen to see the cool stores and like Nintendo World and all that kind of stuff. Will be really cool to see in real life. That's all done. That's done. Okay, cool. Next level. Bam, 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 bam. Swear I saw something I had missed here. I guess I'm seeing things. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Nope, almost finished this roof. Next level. Yeah, second last level on this one. There's a bunch of moss and exposed copper. The tree comes over on this side as well. Ridiculous. Okay, let me go over here again. I really just want to like place a last layer on that, but we keep to this system. Also about to cut this off. But this is the last roof, so by the time I cut it off, it'll be the last layer, I'm pretty sure. What if that captain is still down there somewhere? Vibing. What? Bada bada bada. And last block. Bam. I thought I'd actually run out. That'd been really funny. Last block completely finished the second building. Now we just have the big one in the middle. Which I almost missed you. I think this is the, yeah, just 2 more levels of this as well. Dude, we smashed this. Just under 2 hours as well. Flying. And one left. Is that? That's tree, right? Yeah, that's tree. Because there is some leaves that droop down from the buildings, but yeah. Kind of hard to see in the schematic on a single layer. Know if it is that or not. Bam. Bam. And then final block cuts off the beacon. Done! We have smashed it. Now, if we fly out, it is still missing the entryway, I just remembered, but... Bam! Those are the first 3 buildings. So you can see where like the moss drapes down, the exposed copper, supposed to give it like that aged... No, it's not quite dilapidated, you know, the whole vibe of the place is it's, you know, falling apart, broken, it's been abandoned for 100+ years, but... Dude, that looks sick. I love that we could get copper. Copper made it so much better. I think it would have looked good with acacia, but yeah, the copper looks sick. And one of the iconic shots of Laputa is right here. On the edge, which obviously we're missing a lot, but the garden is probably like 90% finished. These buildings here are going to have like the tree coming through them. We got leaves hanging off the side, a bit of moss. It's all lit up. It looks beautiful. And if we come down here, again, we're missing the entryway. We haven't done the interiors, but that's fine. But yeah, they crash land here. They follow the golem through to the inside of the garden with the mega tree. I rate it. I really like this sweeping through here. I think that looks really cool. Particularly with like the leaves on the edge. The exposed copper. Dude, I love exposed copper. Copper having like naturally aging in the game mechanic is such a cool block in the game. There's nothing really else like that too. And I think it looks sick. And there is a hole. Why is there a hole? Enderman, have you stolen another block? Wait, Enderman can't just yoink blocks in the build, can they? Or is this where... This is where, I guarantee, if I bring this down. Where am I? Okay, I'm on the right spot. Don't know if this is going to work. We're about to find out. Oh, it's the wrong schematic. I'm pretty sure this is where my beacon used to be. There's just a hole. Just chuck that. I think there's supposed to be a pumpkin is the only problem. I think it's supposed to be a light block. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, we hide pumpkins under here as the lighting. Just to try and keep, like, this is... I don't think it currently is, but it's going to be fully spawn-proof. It's mostly spawn-proof at the moment. It's probably like 80%, because everything isn't built yet. There's some of the lighting missing, but there's no torches. There's no lanterns that you can see. And yeah, it's all just pumpkins hidden under moss carpets, which is kind of sick. Let's build the archways. I think that'll look a lot nicer. I think it's just smooth quartz. I guess we should probably check real quick. What are you? Are you smooth quartz? You are. Smooth quartz all the way up. Slabs, stairs. And then, yeah, okay. Smooth quartz, slabs, and stairs. And then it'll be actually done. Very epic though. I can't believe that was vibes. It was only a couple hours to build 3. Granted, they're considerably smaller than the rest, but still, not bad. Smooth quartz, slabs, and stairs. I have 4 rockets left in a dream. Could be fine. Bonk, nailed that. Go down here. Scares me every time that I feel like I've forgotten to record, or I've somehow accidentally stopped recording. Stresses me out, but it's fine. Bam! Hell yeah. Okay, quick, let's fix the... Wait. That one doesn't have an entrance. This one does, though. Do-do-do-do-do-do. This one also doesn't have the slabs here yet, but that's fine. It's also missing an interior, believe it or not. It's going nighttime, of course. Oh yeah, okay, we can turn this off. Give me my bed. Not quite nighttime, but it's about to be. The sun sets on day, how long did that take? Day 2,430. That took us 10 Minecraft days. Not bad. 10 Minecraft days, 3 mega buildings. I mean, these aren't mega buildings, but they're connected and the other full-size ones will be. You are trolling. Yep. You know, I said I was sleeping for the sake of the replay mod. The rain. The rain, man. Come on. That's so rude. Okay, well, it doesn't look too bad on stream. I do have, like, the vanilla tweaks less rain effect. But yeah, if we go in here, there is no interior at the moment, which is why you can see all the inside. And this goes into our archways. But these two will connect to each other. This one, it's going to be mostly garden in here. We're going to have, I think it's tough along the top and some quartz around the inside. Which might change, we'll see how we go. But yeah, we walk in from that pillar across the footpath. There's not gonna be a giant beacon in here. And there'll be a pathway across that won't lead to a giant gap in our archways. And we'll be 1 block taller. And this will be our little balcony. With like the leaves around the outside. And we'll be able to see a giant mega tree in the center here. Which is gonna be insanely big. Very keen to build it. See how it goes. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna call today's stream. Bit of a troll that it's raining, so we can't get the nice sunrise shots. But I won't put it in shaders because it might bug it out because I'm doing so much recording and different stuff. But yeah, I think great success on the stream. Only 2 hours, and we've built some pretty cool buildings. Alright, go bam. Bam. Don't mind the rain. It's probably bugging out on Twitch because the bitrate is grim. But hey, great success stream. Thank you so much for watching. If you're on Twitch, feel free to drop a follow for the next stream. If you're on the VOD channel, hello, feel free to subscribe. I hope you're all enjoying the insane giant base building process that this is. Next stream, I'll have finished the giant buildings around the outside. And then I think I'll build the garden next. We'll see how we go. I think I build the garden next off stream because it'll be a very time consuming, very, finicky messing around with the different things that we need, customizing it, changing up a bunch of stuff. Like for the garden you're currently looking at on the top of here, that was mostly done, and then I went back through and spent a couple hours changing a few things here and there. Probably still a few more things that I do want to change and will change as the buildings go up around it. But that on the grand scale of, all through here, all the way around the outside, and it gets a lot bigger than just this little spot right here. Yeah, it's going to take an insane amount of hours. And then I think we'll definitely stream the interiors. We have a few custom interiors that'll be really fun. And then it'll be quite a ways down the track, but I think we'll do the movie accurate interiors, like the throne room, that kind of stuff. And the floating cities, we'll see on that one. I'm not 100% sure. Again, it'll be super far down the track because for those last two, I don't have the materials for them. They weren't actually in my schematic by accident. And then the big tree, I think we hold the big tree for the finale so you guys can see it in the video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end stream there. We get out a full screen. I'll catch you guys next time. Feel free, wherever you're watching, to join the Discord if you want to join the community in general, but also if you want to keep up for when streams and videos go out. Discord is the easiest place to know, to find out and see them and get notified, all that jazz, because they're so sporadic at the moment, which apologies for that if that is, difficult to keep up. Understandable. I don't want it to be like that, but with so many different projects at the same time, time pressures, trying to get this done by the end of October before we go away, fingers crossed, will be huge. Yeah, I'm gonna try fly through. But yeah, Discord's the easiest place to keep up to date. Go have a fantastic day. Thank you all for watching. Adios. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Damn, that looks cool. Alright. Anyway, bye.